Okay, now what I'm going to do is use my framing to create a mask on my image that I brought in, my soccer ball. And again, this is just a demo, so my actual personal self-portrait is not going to have a soccer ball in it. As much as I like soccer, I've got some other more important things to put in there. So what are we talking about here, and what's my goal? Well, my goal with these seams is in the middle of each seam, where these sort of V's come to a point. That's where my end point will be, my edge, my assumed edge of each image. And there will be a little bit of overlap from image to image, but I'm going to use that as a basic starting point guideline. So again, I'm going to go into my soccer layer, and I'm just going to get my lasso tool, and I'm going to carefully draw. I'm going to start outside. I'm going to go pretty quick, but I'm going to try to carefully draw and select my image according to the middle of these seams. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to show you how to cover up mistakes later if this is something that you're going to use, but you need to make a decision on where you want your image to end, where you want those edges to be. So as always, I'm going to feather this, so I right click if I have a selection tool activated, and I'm going to go to feather. I'm just going to feather it by 1, and then I'm going to go and hit mask. So now if I zoom out, I've got my soccer ball in place, and if I do that for every other excuse me, for every other image I bring in, I'll have a nice little sort of framed composite of my images.